This perception that we have any favorites or we are going to engage with only one set of people and we will ignore another set of people. And I think that also answers the question about whether we will engage with a democratically elected government in Bangladesh. Obviously, I stand by the comments that I have made earlier. We await the earliest possible expression of the mandate of the people of Bangladesh through free, fair, inclusive and participatory elections, and we will engage with that government that emerges from there. A question that was asked with regard to Sheikh Hasina and the impact of her presence on the bilateral relationships. Look, all I will say is that this is a judicial and legal process. It requires engagement and consultations between the two governments. We are examining this issue, and we look forward to working together with the Bangladesh authorities on these issues. Beyond that, I don't think it would be constructive to say anything further at this point. A lot of questions on the centrality of or the aspect of people-centric relationship and what kind of relationship we desire. Look, the reality of pursuing a people-centric relationship with Bangladesh is reflected in the nature of the cooperation between our two countries. When let's say energy flows from India to Bangladesh, that energy does not power the homes and hearths of only one set of people or people who have one set of political beliefs. When water flows, it doesn't then flow through the taps in the households of only one set of people. When in times of need, commodities or essential commodities are sent for sale in Bangladesh, they do not end up in the kitchens of only one set of people. So the nature of our cooperation itself is such that it is people-centric. It is people-centric by design, and therefore to have this thought that we somehow have focused on only one particular set of people to the detriment of others or ignored others is completely unfounded in my view. It is an incorrect perception. It is also a fact that when two governments engage with each other or when two countries engage with each other, of course the relationship is on multiple levels. It is on the level of governments, but it is also on the level of a whole set of actors who are outside of government, with civil society, for instance, people such as yourself, media, between academia, between cultural figures. And that has always prevailed in the relationship between India and Bangladesh. But when it comes to government relations, obviously that is sometimes the most visible part. I think all of you play a role in ensuring that the G2G relationship is reflected the most, and sometimes the others are ignored or not covered that much. But when it comes to the G2G relationship, obviously when there is a government, we will engage with the government. Just as I have said that when the next government comes into power in Bangladesh, we will engage with that government. So governments make policy. In order to move the relationship forward, we need to engage on policy, and that is the reason why you engage with the government in power. But that does not mean that everybody else is ignored. So the surest sign of that will be, as I think all of you will see, that as the next government comes into power, or for that matter even when, as I was answering a question earlier, that the interim government that has been in office in Bangladesh this past year plus, we have engaged with it on any and every issue that has been there between the two governments.